Okay, this is mm. Let me hurry up. Let me hurry up. Take accounts. Mm. Okay. Um, and to the ones who go watch this when this is uploaded, I'm just trying to get the cards together. Um, I'm trying to get these cards together real quick before people start coming in. I'm trying to make sure the cards is all upright before I start. And I done already cleansed the energy on them. I'm just pretty much getting this together while I wait for y'all to come in. And yeah. So yeah, that's why I'm quiet. Just in case if anybody was wondering. For the ones who go watch this when it's done recording. Oh, well, the 21 people. So, yeah, I'm just trying to get these cards upright real quick before I start. I done already cleansed the energy on these. And, yeah, remember this is a general. Thank y'all for coming in to watch. So, yeah, this is a general for all signs. Remember to take a resonate. Energy is fluid, so switch switch roles if necessary. If I say you and it's them, just switch roles. Tarot does not have gender, so that's why I say energy is fluid. And remember that readings are timeless as well too. Do not force these to fit. These are generals. These are not personals. This is not for you. Do not force this to fit. And so I'm trying to get these together real quick. Hey, you subscribe. Thank you. But yeah, I'm just trying to get these upright real quick. I was trying to hurry up. I meant to do them after I did these readings, but I did not do that. So that's my fault. But yeah, thank y'all for the ones who is being patient. I appreciate that a whole lot. I'm almost done. I shouldn't have too many more. I think this is the only two, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, I think I just did this one, this one, this one. Which one did I use the tarot deck? Y'all definitely could be protected at this time as well too. Especially when it comes out to a community, when it comes out to your wishes being fulfilled, you could be like a star. You could be being seen in the public eye as well too. Because I've been seeing it like now that I was just doing these decks, I seen somebody doing like fake accounts and stuff like that. You could be like in the public eye. I don't know, maybe, or could you just be getting a lot of attention in general? You could be defending yourself from people that's opposing you through fake accounts. or you could just be like in general, you know, just protected from these people. Like at one point in time, you could have been getting opposed by fake accounts, and maybe not no more. And this is something that you could possibly do for work. Yeah, like, and I don't think that's gonna be happening. Like, if it is right now, just know later on down the line, it's not gonna be happening for long. This is something that's like, you know, gonna be a wish fulfillment for you as well too. And this is dealing like within a community. You know, this could be a community that you could be like, you know, working with. You could be a part of, you could work within a community, like, you know, that could be like dealing with a job, you know. This is a community that's gonna very much like, you know, celebrate you. You gonna definitely have like a lot of like, you know, celebrations within this community, a lot of success and prosperity within this community as well too that you do. Cause yeah, you gonna get a lot of attention. Like, you know, you could definitely like, you know, get a lot of recognition within this community, bring a lot of inspiration. This could be dealing like some type of creativity within this community as well too. This could be dealing with like a podcast platform. Yeah, you gonna have people that's going to work with you as well too with this Three of Pentacles. Collaboration, success, building on success. You could be building up something within the community that you be doing. You know, it don't have to be dealing with a platform. It could be just dealing like at a job. Like, you could be working your way up as well too. You could have a lot of success like dealing with some type of teamwork. Literally 4 wands and the Three of Pentacles, the Star. This could be dealing like co-workers and stuff like that. Like, you could be having success within a job. You could be getting a lot of recognition, a lot of attention at this time. Yeah. Work could be getting better for you. You know, you could be very much content with what you do. Yeah. Things could definitely be like, you know, looking up for you at this time. You could be getting some type of help. You could also be healing as well too. Somebody could be coming in to like help you and stuff like that. You know, that's why you being protected at this time as well too, from people that's trying to oppose you. Yeah, like, and if it's not people like from fake accounts that's watching you, it could be people that's just, you know, wearing like masks that's trying to like oppose you and stuff like that. Like, you know, because if it's not people that, you know, if it's people within your community, like, that you have to see on a daily basis, like coworkers and stuff like that, you know, like, you could be protecting yourself from people like that. And you could also be having spirit as well too, protecting you, helping you protect yourself from people like that. And it's by them simply removing those folks off the job. Like, you could be randomly seeing those folks getting fired because of them like terrorizing folks. Like, you know, they could have a reputation of like, you know, being like the bullies at the job. Like, it could be up to like 3 people that work together, like, and it could be like, you know, be the type of folks that mental folks finances. That's another thing I'm getting as well too within the work community. You know, they could be wearing masks and stuff like that, and people may not know that these people are like this, and they could be being exposed for that. You know, you could be the person that's bringing this to the light. You know, you could be the last person that they did this to, and they end up getting put on the spot for doing this to you, because they, you know, you was brought to that job for a reason, you know, to have these folks to be removed, because this is what they do all the time. And, you know, yeah, you got promoted, they got demoted. Like, there's somebody who's probably making your job hard for you as well too. They could have been slandering your name. You know, you probably didn't even realize where it was coming from. And they could have been right in your face this whole entire time. They could have been making it seem like it was others, but it was them. Yeah, they could have been making it seem like it was others, but it was them. Hey, Felicia, how you doing? Hey, Rowan. But yeah, so, okay, I'm just looking at the messages real quick. I'm gonna get a, I cannot see my eye. I could not see clearly. I'm gonna get like an ocular message. These cards are super duper big, so y'all gotta I just got these yesterday. They just came in. And so, yeah. Yeah, if y'all see me go in the book, that's why. They just came yesterday, so. Um, Spirit. Yeah, because half these cards are new. So I'm still working with these and I'm still learning them. So I hope y'all got the patience to watch me read through some of these to get the message for y'all. And this is the Stellar Visions Oracle cards. This basically is it's your guide to astrological and mystic powers. It's to help you understand yourself, others, and the world. So this is dealing with astrology. You know, when we talk about Jupiter, like the planets and stuff like that. What's up? Hey, girl. So yeah, this is my astrology cards right here. This is basically talking about, you know, like the planets and stuff like that, like, you know, Mercury retrograde and stuff like, you know, like Mercury, like the planets, the, what else? North node, the lunar nodes. Yeah, the planets, the zodiac signs, the lunar nodes, like, you know, the north node, the south nodes, and what else? It's other ones. It's another one too, because something else I don't really not familiar with, because I'm still learning these as well too as I'm going. And I'm not gonna lie, I like these. I used this yesterday. I just got this one. This just came yesterday, and I really like it a whole lot. And if you into astrology, then you'll like this. It's this right here. Stellar Oracle. Stellar Visions Oracle cards. It's what, $18? But like 20 some dollars after tax. You can get this off of Walmart or Amazon. But yeah, it's for astrological and mystic powers. It's to like help you understand yourself and others, and, you know, and the world around you in general. It helps bring things in alignment. It helps you understand why things correlate with one another. It literally do. It helps you understand why things correlate with one another. But yeah. But Spirit, give me some messages. What the collective needs to know about and be aware of at this time. And remember, y'all, these are general messages, so remember to take what resonates, leave what doesn't. Do not force this to fit if it does not fit. If it's not for you, it's just not for you. And these readings are timeless. This will be for past, present, or future. And energy is fluid. Tarot does not have gender. So you could be a woman in masculine energy, and a man could be, you know, in feminine energy. So energy is fluid, you know. So if I say this is like feminine energy, but that's the man that's moving like that, switch roles. All right. Spirit, give me the overall message for the collective. What they need to know. What message? Ooh, hold on. Give me the overall message for the collective on what they need to know about and be aware of at this time. Give me the overall message for the collective on what they need to know about and be aware of at this time. Ooh. Okay, so we got IC, roots, and we got square intention. Okay, so this is the clarifying energy right here. And then we got the overall energy, which is second house resources. So this is dealing with your finances, your assets, your money, your income, your job. Didn't I just sit here and read that? When I was pulling the cards, and I was basically sitting here telling y'all about, you know, if you've been having any problems with your money or in any kind of way, roots intention. Because as I was cleansing these decks, I was saying it, you know, if you do anything online and you've been getting like opposed in any kind of way or attacked in any kind of way, that's coming to an end. You know, and you could, because you've been protecting yourself, and your ancestors is also protecting you as well too. And if you know, like I know, you know, you've been stuck, like, you know, I'm gonna get a pull of ancestor card too, because I'm being guided to do that as well too. But I just wanted to check that, and like I said, everything is all intertwined with one another. Yeah, third house learning. This is dealing with communication. Third house is dealing with your communication, talking about siblings. This is like dealing with short distance, something dealing with like neighbors or neighborhood. school, like learning something, um, the the mind, you know, the way the mind works as well too. So yeah, so this is dealing like something that you like do for work that's dealing with like the mind. You could be a teacher, so you could be a teacher. So you may do something for work that's dealing with teaching here, and you could be having some type of tension. You know, you could be having some type of problems, experiencing some type of problems. Whatever you do dealing with work that's dealing with teaching, you could be experiencing some type of problems some type of way. So this is the overall energy dealing with the second house. Your second house always talks about finances, and that's the resources. You can also look at your chart as well too. If you know your natal chart, you can look in your natal chart and look where your second house is at, and you know, and it'll tell you more about that. And your third house as well too. Your third house and your second house is where you need to be looking at. And the square and the IC, I don't know. I'm still learning this, y'all. So we learn this together. But I do know about the second house and the third house. I know the second house is dealing with the finances, and the third house is dealing with, you know, like communication, learning, and, you know, also like siblings and children and stuff like that. Just like the fourth house dealing like family, foundation, children, mothers, you know, is dealing with stuff like that, or maternal figure, you know, the maternal side of the family. So we finna go to that real quick. I'm finna go to the second house. Like I said, this is the overall energy, second house and third house. And what's breaking down overall energy is the roots and the tension. So that's basically like, you know, clarifying it. So let me see. What is this? I'm just trying to make sure y'all understand what I'm saying. That's why I'm repeating myself. So second house talks about resources. It says value yourself. The inspirations of this card talks about valuing yourself, feeling abundant, live a life of richness, allow for the flow of resources. The affirmations is I am worth it. Stellar reflection questions. What are my most prized possessions? So what is your most prized possession? You know, what do you care about the most? Like when it comes out to like, you know, that you like, you know, that you have, like that you own. Is it your home? Is it your car? Is it your phone? Is it your money? Like, you know, what is it? And do you feel like you worth it when it comes out to your affirmation? I am worth it. Like, you know, you can say it as an affirmation every day. I am worth it. Okay, so the astrology. The second house represents our personal resources. Those that we earn, own, and find enriching. It's connected to the money we make and the way in which we manage our finances. Our possessions and the things that we purchase are second house matters. So that's what the second house is about. It says when looking for insights on the concept of value, whether the skills, talents, and gifts we possess or the way we cherish and value ourselves, this is the area of the chart to investigate. So when it comes down to the skills, talents, and gifts we possess, or the way we cherish and value ourselves, this is dealing with the second house. And it's also dealing with, you know, our finances. So it says, cherish yourself, the gift that you are, and the richness that you bring to the lives of others. Don't ever forget that your worth is much greater than your financial status. When this card comes to you, consider whether a scarcity mentality is limiting what you believe to be possible. Additionally, remember the wealth of your value and the breadth of your gifts, skills, and talents. Not only will this help you forge a deeper sense of security, but it may also lead to elevating your earning power. So it's kind of like if you enjoy doing something, the money go come behind it. So if you a teacher or something like that, like, and you really enjoy doing something like or teaching something, and you could like, you know, have some type of like scarcity mentality at this time, they basically saying don't worry about it because the money go fall behind it. It's gonna like come with it. Like, so they basically saying like you really don't have to worry about nothing. Like, you know, release that mentality, release having that fear within, you know, that fear-based feeling, and just go with the flow of things. Because if you don't think about it, then you're not putting it out there. But if you thinking about it, then you basically telling them like, I'm scared to make money. I'm scared that I ain't finna get this. Basically, you sit here saying, I'm not finna get that. But if you don't think about it and you thinking about something that you enjoy doing, then you automatically attracting what it is that you want. And it's easier said than done. And it's not to say that you saying that you don't want something, but when you do, like, it's natural for you to be nervous about things and how you go like survive. That's a natural feeling. They know this. But it's like, try to like redirect your thoughts. you know, and try not to think about certain things. And also try to, like, you know, be savvy, like, when it comes out to spending your money, like, you know, try to cut back, like, and look for coupons, you know. You can ball on a budget, and some things you just may not need, you know, and, like, try to, like, do side hustles and stuff like that. So just keep that in mind. And it says, additionally, remember the wealth of your value and the breadth of your gifts, skills, and talents. Not only will this help you forge a deeper sense of security, but it may also lead to elevating your earning power. Survey your prized possessions, seeing how they reflect what you find to be beautiful and pleasurable. And if you're considering a big purchase, ensure that it truly reflects your guiding principles and is an asset that will really help you flourish. So yeah, it's just a mind thing. It's really up to you, basically, what they saying. It's how you look at things. Okay, we got the third house that deals with learning. The inspiration of this card talks about learn a new language, focus on the local, go on a short journey, be mindful of routine interactions. So, you know, you could possibly, like, you know, learning a new language, or you could be focusing on the local, or you could go on a short journey here. And it says be mindful of routine interactions. The affirmations, it says, I have confidence in my communication abilities. Stellar reflection question. It says, what are my favorite resources that my neighborhood offers? Okay. Okay, so astrology. It says the third house is associated with communication, early education, and how it relates to knowledge. The learning of languages and the short journeys we take to familiar locations are also viewed through this house qualities. It says neighborhoods and our everyday interactions are connected to this house, and it's the place in the chart that's focused on the local rather than the global. It's also where we find insights into how we relate to our neighbors and to our neighbors, siblings, and cousins. Okay, so yeah. And it says the answer you seek is closer than you may perceive. One way to find it is by practicing bibliomancy. Grab a book, randomly open to a page, read the first line that captures your attention, and see how it informs your perspective. Another route to discovering the solution is to take a walk around your neighborhood, being aware of the sights you see, the sounds you hear, and the conversations you have. Also, don't discount that a sibling or even a cousin could offer you a path to accessing the information you're seeking. Additionally, when you pull the third house card, it's a time to invest in refining your language skills. This could just this could just as readily involve improving your communication style as it could learning a new lexicon. So this right here is definitely dealing with, like, you know, a family member, and this is somebody that you could stay in the same, like, neighborhood with. Y'all could literally stay in the same neighborhood. This could be like a sibling or a cousin here that you stay in the same neighborhood with. That's, like, you know, or you stay at a short distance from somebody here, but it's definitely talking about, like, a, you know, neighborhood. And this is definitely dealing with, like, something that you may value here when it comes down to, like, you know, your resources. Something dealing with your resources, and you could be learning about something here from a sibling or a cousin, or maybe a neighbor. You know, maybe it could be a neighbor, a sibling, and a cousin, or a cousin. You could be finding something out here about this, about, you know, they go, because this is dealing with a form of communication, and you're gonna be learning something here when it comes down to some type of resources of yours. This could be dealing like a big purchase that you could have made, you know. Or they probably need money. Maybe somebody here could have a scarcity mentality. Like, maybe somebody could have been interfering with what you do for work. That's what somebody want to come and tell you about as well, too. Maybe a neighbor, maybe a cousin or a sibling want to come and tell you about this. This is somebody who stays within your neighborhood or stay close to you. This is somebody that you got roots with, and you can have tension with this person as well, too. And y'all literally stay in, like, close proximity with each other. And this is dealing with a form of resources. Maybe you, like, you know, maybe this person owe you some money. Maybe, like, you know, this person could have, like, you know, it's something dealing with some finances. I can tell you that. Okay, so I see in roots. This is breaking down the overall energy. So this is dealing with roots. It says, root I see is dealing with roots. It says look down, honor the private, let roots reward you. Feel deeply connected here. I feel rooted. Maybe you grounded at this time. That's what roots is talking about. Maybe this is like something that you feel like you could be feeling grounded at this time. It says, what are the places where I feel the most at home? Okay, I was gonna say, or this is where you like, grew up at. This is your roots. Like this is where you probably grew up at. Um, or this is where like you like dealing with like you like building like a home. Like this is something like, if this is not where you grew up at, like, this could be a neighborhood where you grew up at. Like, or this is like a hometown. Y'all could stay like very close in the same hometown, or like y'all could stay in the same neighborhood. Like literally, it's so. This is like very like cut clear. Either y'all stay in the same, most likely stay in the same neighborhood, or y'all stay in a hometown. Cause it says neighbors, or this could be like a close relative, cause it says neighbors, or this could be an actual neighbor, or this could be like a sibling or a cousin. And neighbors can be a close relative as well too. Y'all either stay in the same neighborhood, or y'all stay in the same city. This is somebody that you could have grew up with. It says standing opposite in the midheaven, the IC, which stands for Amam Kola, is the lowest point in the chart. As such, it signifies things that are often out of direct view. This is something that you don't see. You don't see something. You don't see this. You don't see this here, including our feelings, subconscious mind, and private life. It also represents our roots, our family, ancestry, and home, as well as how we experience a sense of grounding and deep connection. Being aligned with our deep self can help us express the role we play in society, as represented by the midheaven. So, okay. Yeah, okay then. So when it comes down to like resources and learning, like, okay, they could be, okay, you may not know that, like they could be hiding things. Honor the private, let roots reward you, feel deeply connected. Honor and affinity to keep things to yourself rather than revealing too much. It's not that you need to it's not that you need to keep a secret to protect yourself. Rather, sitting with your thoughts and feelings may yield more reward. So you could be very private at this time. Like these people trying to probably figure out what you got going on. Like these people here, like they want to know how you make your money and stuff like that. Like you could very like be keeping a lot of stuff to yourself as well too. And they like want to work. They trying to see they wondering what you got going on. And they need to respect your privacy. That's what this card is saying. Like they need to respect your privacy. Like you can be very grounded at this time. You very like to yourself. It says honor and affinity to keep things to yourself rather than revealing too much. And maybe that's what you're doing. Like you can be keeping a lot of stuff to yourself than revealing too much, because you very private. Like you can be a private individual. It says it's not that you need to keep a secret to protect yourself. You just feel like it's just your business. It says rather sitting with your thoughts and feelings may yield more reward. Plus, it's a time when your energy should be focused more internally than externally, when it feels more nurturing to be private rather than public. If you pull the IC card, it invites you to turn your gaze downward. As there, you will find clues that will help you pursue your path with a greater sense of awareness. So yeah, like you could be in hermit mode at this time. Like you could be spending a lot of time, like to yourself, like, and you could be definitely much, be going within, like, you could be just chilling, like, be just, you may enjoy your time to yourself, like, you could just be doing things for you, focusing on yourself. Yeah, but it says additionally, let yourself be intrigued by the idea of roots, whether yours or those of someone or something. Nourish yourself by eating root vegetables such as beets, carrots, and sweet potatoes. And that's another thing too. I was gonna say, like, a lot of y'all could be like focusing on like working out. I was gonna say that as well too. Like working out could be like a really like something that yeah. Look, see, it says work through the stress, focus on reconciliation, be in action, overcome obstacles, and that's another thing too. Like y'all could definitely be like focusing on, um, working through stress. Somebody could also want to reconcile with you as well too. Somebody could be stressed out about this. Being anxious, somebody could probably want to come in and take action to reconcile with you, and overcome some type of obstacles. Maybe that's you. I don't know. Maybe that's them. You could really just be chilling though. You could not be worried about this, but somebody is though. And it says, "I will persist." How have life challenges helped me actualize who I am? Everybody is like really like self-reflecting at this time. For others, it's a good thing. For others, it's not. It's really making people sit down and look at themselves at this time. And yeah. And some people may not like what they see, and some of y'all may like what you see. You may be okay with what you see. That's the truth. My nose itching. People are like, having to be forced to sit with themselves at this time. And some people is not liking what they see. Like some people is really being forced to accept things for what it is. And yeah, like regardless, they can't like be delusional at this time. Some folks is purposely being delusional, y'all. And now they really just having to like sit there and like believe it. They can't ignore it no more. So the square talks about a square is an aspect pattern in which two astrological factors are 90 degrees from one another. Even though they are actually in signs of the same modality, it could be a cardinal, fixed, or mutable sign. The way they express themselves appears to be at odds. By encouraging us to actively work through the tension and stress needed to reconcile seemingly incompatible energies. Yeah, these are signs that don't get along. These are people that do not. These are two people that don't get along. Okay, like these could be two headstrong individuals here that like really like they have their own mind, and maybe one person likes to try to control and dominate, while the other person could be like an independent individual that can think for themselves, and that's probably why it's like not clicking, because one person could possibly like want to dominate the other person and like control this person and the way that they think. They want this person to like you know be a robot. Maybe this person like you want no because it's like I mean they at odds for a reason. So one, because we got cardinal, fixed, or mutable. One person is a fixed sign, the other one is a cardinal or a mutable, but it's not giving it. It could be like a cardinal or a fixed sign here. One person is stuck in their own ways, and another person here, they do their own thing. This is somebody who don't take orders, but it's another person who gives orders, and one person is not going for that. And that's probably why these folks don't get along, you know, because one person want to be the boss of someone, and the other person is the boss of themselves, and don't nobody boss them, and they don't boss others. Most likely, they let folks do them, and somebody don't like that. And it's probably why people don't get along with each other here, you know. And somebody is in somebody's business. And this is why they don't get along, because somebody is always in somebody's business here. It could be somebody neighbors that's nosy, or somebody close relative that's nosy, you know. Maybe somebody needs some help as well too. But yeah, it says the way they express themselves appears to be at odds. By encouraging us to be by encouraging us to actively work through the tension and stress needed to reconcile seemingly incompatible energies. Squares catalyze dynamic growth and maturation and enhance the strength of our character. I'm not gonna say nosy, but they could be concerned. Like, I'm not gonna say nosy. Some people could be concerned. Some of them are being nosy. Some are actually being concerned. Some of them is like actually trying to work through their ways, and like this is a dynamic growth and maturation. Like somebody here is like trying to like work on their ways of being. This is somebody here that you have tension with. You could be you really making somebody look at their ways of being, and they know that they have to change their ways. It says things may feel tense and strained right now. After all, it's a period of concentrated growth, which always requires hard work and dedicated action. Even if things feel challenging, don't give up. As you're in the process of groundbreaking, character fortifying changes, yes, somebody is working on their character as an individual because they know, they're aware, they're aware. And this person know that they got to change because it's something dealing with their finances. This is somebody here that could be a sibling, a neighbor, or like I said, a cousin. Or somebody go come in acting like they changed. This person can come around acting like they changed. This is somebody who want to reconcile with you because this person might need some help financially. So just keep that in mind too, because this can go so many ways. So don't get tricked. I'm just letting you know, because this is just the energy that I'm reading. Because, you know, not all of them have bad intentions, but the more we go into it, we'll see. But it says, even if things feel challenging, don't give up as you're in the process of groundbreaking, character fortifying changes. If you feel stuck, identify what's getting in the way of your pursuits. Notably, who or what seems to be working at cross purposes and stifling your ability to move forward. Reconciling elements that seem at odds with each other will provide you with a more powerful pathway for progress. When you pull the square card in a reading, dividing something into fours or creating groups of 4 members will help you further assess the situation and move through an obstacle. It could be up to 4 people as well too that you can have problems with, and not all of them. You know, some of them you will be able to overcome obstacles with. You know that, and you got people that want to. It's up to 4 people that could possibly want to reconcile with you, and some of them you could possibly actually have something, because not, and some people that you are at odds with and that you are different from don't mean that's a bad thing, because sometimes different is good. It just depends on how y'all look at the situation and how y'all deal with it. Sometimes opposites do attract, and it could literally be up to like 4 people that want to like apologize, like reconcile with you. All right, so I'm gonna get a message here from the ancestors. I'm gonna get this out real quick. I had got something dealing with like a car accident. Somebody definitely is visiting somebody as well too, cause I had got like visitation, like a passed on person. Somebody like recently passed on, and then it was raining, so somebody definitely for sure crossed over. Somebody for sure crossed over. It had rained real quick, like before I got on here. Well, while I was on here, before I got on here, it had started raining, so somebody for sure passed over. So I send my condolences, cause last night it was for sure a spirit present, and it was letting it be known that y'all won't have to take care of somebody no more with this hospitality. Maybe somebody had to take care of someone. Somebody may have to take care of somebody, and like somebody is like, you go pick up that spirit before it happened though. You go pick up the spirit before it come, like, somebody, usually you go get signs, and the spirit, if you gifted, like, that spirit go visit you before this person passed. You may feel it, you may not, like, you may see a dream state, and just pay attention to how that person acting, like, they may be very much normal, and 10 o'clock on the dot, that's the truth, like, this person, just, next thing you know, you leave, that person gone. I don't know how else to say, and it's probably dealing with something that you may do for work as well too. Like, you could be like a caregiver or something. Hospitality, that's what I'm saying. Hospitality and play. Yeah, it was a certain service that somebody could have done here. All right, Spirit, what is it that you want the collectors to know about, be aware of? Yeah, messenger, survive. Yeah, somebody here could definitely be getting like a message, or this is like a message, about somebody surviving something or someone here. Maybe somebody could have survived somebody that, that could have experienced some type of like hard life with someone. Because this survival card talks about, someone overcoming, like, I don't know, like, you could have had a hard life, and you go definitely get a message about this. Bohemian messenger, whoever this is somebody who is like, This is not a traditional individual here. This is somebody here that be like all over. This is somebody who be on the streets. Like this is somebody who like a streetwalker. Like you gonna get a message here from somebody here that's like a streetwalker. This is somebody who could have probably put you in situations like this. Spirit, give me some messages for the collective. What they need to know about, be aware of. Maybe somebody could have like, you know, they know that you somebody that's very like caring. You somebody that, like, you know, when it comes to hospitality, like you somebody that take good care of people. You somebody that's very loving and caring, and they probably think that you gullible as well too. Spirit, give me some messages for the collective. What they need to know about. I'm calling the ancestors at this time. Work with me and through me. Give the messages to the collective on what they need to know about at this time. Thank you. Y'all forget to touch my back. Expectation. This somebody here that, like I said, subjective and objective. One person here look at things very different from the other. Like these are two opposite individuals. Yeah, we got survive here. Like this somebody who, like, you know, you could have survived, and this somebody who didn't want you to survive them. Like y'all was not like on the same page. Like you was somebody who look at things on a broader side. You was somebody that was very optimistic, dealing with somebody that was very pessimistic. And it was in a struggle position. It was a struggle between y'all two. Like it was hard dealing with this person here. Yeah, things. This somebody who look at you like an object. We got change. This somebody who likes to like hold on to people, places, and things. This somebody who don't let go. Like this somebody who is not letting go of you. This somebody who also could probably come in and like they like changed. This somebody who you like, you know, you will not survive if you deal with this person. Y'all don't look at things the same. This person is like, you know, like very pessimistic in the mind. Y'all have different expectations. This is somebody that you could have survived, you know, literally, that made your life hard and that was willing to like take you out. And you don't need to go back around this person. What else, Spirit? Maybe this person is seeing that you having some type of change. Yeah, leadership. Yeah, you could be in some type of leadership. And not only that, but you somebody that's shining. And you always shine. Like, you have like a bright aura, like, you know, to yourself. Yeah, and whatever you're doing in some form of leadership, you could definitely be shining at this time. You know. You could definitely be shining at this time. And somebody could probably want to come through and mess that up for you too. So don't let this person, if this person always come through and mess stuff up for you, don't think that this person ain't gonna come back around and try to like mess it up for you again. Because with that change, that's exactly what they finna do. This somebody who like wants to steal your light. This somebody who also wants to steal what you do. This somebody who can't even do what you do, but they want to come in and take that from you just because. And I'm just, you know, I'm not trying to throw shade, but I'm just saying that's the truth. Yeah, messenger. You a messenger. Yeah, a purpose. That's your purpose. Like, you and your purpose. Like, that's what you do good at. Like, you're a leader in it. And you shine bright in that area. Like, you give out messages. And that's your purpose. That's part of your life purpose. That's what you're supposed to be doing. If not already. Like, you a leader. Whatever it is that you do. Yeah, peace. On everything. Wholesome. In reverse. Somebody trying to make it seem like you're not a wholesome individual when it comes out to you being some type of leader. Like, people could definitely like speak very much bad on you about being a leader. Like, people try to make it seem like you're not worthy of being a leader. Like, you don't know what it is to be a leader. That's being put to a halt. Like, when it comes out to people trying to speak bad on you and your character and who you is, that's gonna be being put to a halt here. There's somebody here who is like, you know, yeah, do nothing. You did nothing about it because you don't have to. Like, you don't feel the need to, like, you know. If people feel like that about you, that's on them. But you know who you are at the end of the day. Yeah, a promise. Yeah, and your ancestors definitely, like, you know, made a promise. You know. They definitely made peace. Like, your ancestors definitely came through and, like, you know, set some things straight. When it came out to somebody here that's not wholesome within themselves, who was trying to, like, put themselves in your position. And you did nothing. They told you not to do nothing. You know, and they definitely, like, you know, you made sure that you did your part of the deal and your ancestors did their part of the deal by you not doing nothing. Because this is somebody who was like, you know, who cannot live up to your, you know, they could not live up to the expectation of being this leader. That's, you know, that's your position. They couldn't do that. That's why somebody want to come and make peace with you now. So her ancestors said, well, since they want to be in the spotlight, then give it to them. Like, let them, even though we know the truth, we just go let it be seen by others. Like, so we gonna let you move out the way and let them shine. And they couldn't do it. They couldn't do it. There's somebody here that's not wholesome, and that's what people saw. Because this is what somebody was saying about you, that you wasn't wholesome when you was in your position. But once you moved out the way, that's when people realized that you was the wholesome person and they was not. With this expectation here. Like, they was not who they claimed to be. And yeah. And somebody could possibly want to make peace with you here. That's not a wholesome individual. Spirit, give me some more messages. And this somebody, like, who was willing to, like, take you out for your position. This somebody who was trying to take you out for your position here. There's somebody here who don't look at things the way you look at things. You could be somebody that's very subjective, and there's somebody that's very objective. They very pessimistic, and you somebody that's very optimistic. You look at things on a broader side, on a broader scale, and they look at things not so bright. Like, they don't see things the way you see things. And it's not to try to downplay nobody, but I'm just saying, from what I'm reading from the standpoint, like, that's just how it is. And it's not to say this person don't have a purpose in life. It's just not this. Like, they could be, they good at something. It's just not this. Like, everybody have a place in life. It's just you gotta be able to look for whatever, what is it? Like, just like we had to find our place. They have to find theirs. Love. We got love here. So this person here could definitely, like, have some type of, some love for you. Somebody got some love for you. Self-care, maybe because you, like, take good care of yourself. Location. Somebody here could, like, have some type of love for you. There's somebody here who could have gave you a hard time, made life very hard for you, didn't want you to, like, like, wanted to see you struggle. Somebody here is not, and somebody who, like, was making it seem like you wasn't a wholesome individual. This somebody who want to show you some type of love because, you take good care of yourself. When it comes to location, maybe, like, whatever this is that you do for work, this could also be, like, family. This could be, like, somebody who could possibly, like, pass it on. Because this talks about death as well, too. This could also be when it comes down to, like, where you from. People where you from could be showing you love. Because of, like, the self-care here. Like, maybe, like, you could be helping somebody take better care of themselves. Maybe because you taking better care of yourself, you could be teaching somebody how to take better care of themselves. There's somebody here who could, like, be having a hard time when it comes out to them, like, surviving. There's somebody who's struggling, they could be, like, struggling when it comes out to self-care. They could be having a hard time, and you could be helping this person. When it comes down to them being more optimistic as well too, with this expectation. Like I said, there's somebody here who could probably want to, like I said, they want to make peace because, they probably do. They want to give you love all of a sudden. But I would not. People can give you love from a distance. Like, They let them give you love from a distance because, like, I feel like there's somebody here, they struggle with something here. And I feel like they're like that. So let them, if they want to feel like that with you, they can. But because what I'm looking at, with that survive card in a struggle position, is really in reverse. Because upright is somebody here that was giving you a hard time in life, and it's somebody who did not want you to, like, have nothing, and they hated to see you have anything or, like, be anything, and they wanted to strip you from everything. And I feel like this is somebody here who, could now be struggling with it, and they could also be struggling with other things. And yeah, this is somebody who also made it seem like you was not a wholesome individual. This is somebody who could have, like, tarnish your reputation. Even when it come down to you being in a certain position, they even, like, they was trying to tarnish that as well too. So, and it's like, now, like I said, there's somebody here who could possibly, like, want to give you some type of love. because like I said, you could be helping this person with self-care maybe, or yeah, somebody here want to give somebody love. Maybe this person here who don't feel so whole within themselves want to give somebody some type of love, because like I said, you helping somebody take better care of themselves, and because they could be having a hard time when not surviving. And I feel like this person could possibly want you to give, but spirit do not want you to give to this person. The same way they left you out in cold, you got to do the same. You got to you got to treat them the same way, because this somebody who got to learn a lesson in life. Kendrick, somebody here could also be in leadership as well with you. Yeah, Kendrick, tribe, justice. That's what I'm saying. A group here. Yeah, Kendrick, leadership. You could have a tribe of people here, a group of people here going through karma. Yeah, these are people here that come off like they kindred spirits of you, and this is due to like some form of leadership. These people could also be like come off as leaders as well too. They could be like like a soul tribe that's supposed to be like a kindred spirit, or come off as kindred spirits. Um, yeah, they're going through karma here with this justice card. Maybe they want to come in and speak some type of truth as well too. These people here also want to come and show love as well too, because they know that they're not being wholesome. Or maybe like these folks look at they probably want to like show you some type of love here. They know that they wasn't like, they want to make peace with you. You got a lot of people that want to make peace with you. That's what I'm trying to say. It's more than one person, and it's also a group of people as well too. Labor, we got labor here. Yeah, and it's due to the work that you put in. Like maybe you put in a hard work. Kendrick, labor. Trial, vanity. These are people that's very much full of themselves. Trial. These are people who could have put in a lot of hard work against you from shining. These are people who's trying to steal your spotlight, trying to strip you from the spotlight, like I said. These people who's coming off like they really like, mess with you, but they really didn't. These people trying to strip you from being seen, because maybe they feel like you was full of yourselves, but really these people was really full of themselves. And they seen how much work that you put in for yourself. When it came down to you being in this leadership position and being in the spotlight, you naturally just shine. You naturally just shine, and that's what these folks did not want for you. Like these folks, like they knew that they was not right, and they getting karma for this as well too. And like I said, it's more than one person. Like it's a lot of folks. Yeah, visitation. Like wholesome in reverse. We got visitation here. Yeah, and this visitation card here, this is definitely like dealing with somebody here that's passed on. This somebody here, they the ones that's making sure that you have peace when it comes down to whatever you doing with your hard work. Like I said, I told you, your angels, your ancestors protecting you at this time. When it comes to any hard work that you putting in from here on out, what you do for work, whatever leadership position that you in, they gonna make sure that you shine. Anybody here that could have possibly could have been oppressing you, like I was telling y'all earlier when I was getting them cards together, and I was like, first I was cleansing them and I seen it. Whether you do something dealing with a platform or dealing with like a workplace, like where you have to like go into work, or if you like doing something dealing with like customer service or whatever they may be, just know if anybody been oppressing you or trying to like come up against you, that is going to be a thing of the past, because you've been catching folks up most likely, or you've been exposing people like knowingly or unknowingly due to their behaviors, and these folks is getting karma. They put in a lot of work too, just like you put in a lot of work. Well, mistrust is being paid with mistrust. And somebody here that's visiting you, because it's definitely a spirit here for sure. This somebody here that's like, a peaceful energy for sure, because up underneath, it's up underneath peace, visitation here. This somebody who comes and visits you. This somebody who knows and watches you put in a lot of hard work. This is a kindred spirit. So this somebody here that's a soulmate of yours. This somebody who shows a lot of love. This is somebody who also is visiting somebody that's not wholesome. They own their ass. Know that. They is whooping that ass. Anybody who came up against you, they tearing that ass up. You could best believe. Location, yes. Especially when it comes out to like where you from, what you do for work. Some of them is like, dragging them to hell. Some of them is like, paying them a visit like this. Like, what's up, bitch? You thought we was gonna miss? No. No, we finna, yeah, we on your ass too. We you next. Like, yeah. Innocent, cause you innocent. Like, you very much innocent, especially when it comes out to what you do for work. 'Cause like I said, this location card talks about that, or your birthplace, or it talks about like a room. This is somebody who also be in your room as well too. You may know that. You may be aware of that. This is somebody who visits you a lot. They may show you like little signs. It's like little subtle signs. It's 10:17 on the clock. Look that up. It's an angel number. You'll see what it means. And yeah. Um. Yeah, location innocent. This is somebody who look at you like they baby. You could have been somebody baby as well too. You could be somebody's child here. This person know that you are somebody innocent as well too when it comes down to what you do, or like wherever you may be at. Like, they know that you innocent in a situation. Somebody that was trying to make you look like you not wholesome when it comes down to like a situation, or wherever you may be at, or wherever you work at. They know that you innocent. Yeah, we got hospitality in reverse here. Like, when it comes down to like you not having hospitality, or you just somebody here that's just like, not a good person or caring or loving. They were trying to make it seem like you not somebody wholesome, like you don't have self-respect for yourself, or you don't love yourself, and you not like a loving individual, or caring, or you not nice. Yeah. We got play in reverse here. These are people here that's like, makes like you somebody that's like too serious. Like, you don't know how to play or have fun as well either. Like, that's another thing. We got wise guy in reverse here. They could also make it seem like, you could be like a con artist or some stuff like that. Like, you trying to scam people and stuff like that. Like, and you also like, manipulate others when it comes to your leadership. Like, you come off like you a kindred spirit. Like, you like, come off like you a kind individual, but you really be like scamming folks. Yeah, we got defense in reverse. These are people here who did not want you to defend yourself. They did not want you to defend yourself or nothing like that. And they also like, wanted you to act out of character with this sovereign in reverse. Yeah, and we got promise in reverse, so you can lose out on what was for you, what was meant for you. They wanted you to like lose out on it. They wanted to trick you out your spot. Yeah, a compass, but you was very much being guided. Innocent. Yeah, you was very much being guided. That's what they did not know. That's what they did not know. Your ancestors with you all the time, and your ancestors is always guiding you on how to move and maneuver through situations. And that's what these folks don't know. You got guidance. They don't have that. And that's why they F themselves up all the time. All right, what's the overall message, Spirit? And like I said, these readings are timeless, past, present, and future. So, this may be something for you. You may not, I got chills on my body, so that's the truth. What's the overall message, Spirit? And some of y'all could be coming into leadership. Some of y'all could be learning, and some of y'all could be like, getting into this. Like, like say if you like somebody new in the spiritual community, like new to tarot or something like this. This is something that you could be learning. Like, you may not know this is for you until later on down the line. Because like I said, these readings are timeless. You can come and watch this like 3 months later or 6 months later, and you can realize that this is resonating for you. Because spiritual warfare get real as you go down the line. As the months go down, like as the months pass, it gets very real. Like, and your gifts get the heightening and stuff like that as you stay on your path and you like follow what they say. Like, you listen to what they telling you and what they showing you, and you don't get off your path. And you start to understand more, because at first you don't really understand, but as you continue to like go on your path, you start to understand, like, you start to like know what is what signs, you start to understand the signs and the synchronicities they showing you. It comes a little more easier as time goes by. It comes easier. What's the overall message, Spirit? Location. We got location here. Competition. People is very much competing with you, but they getting karma for that. And you the truth. Ain't no competition. They can't compete where they don't compare. And that's just that. One thing about it, what's for you will always be for you. And not only just that, but like, they need to focus on their stuff, and you continue to focus on your stuff like you've been doing. And that's exactly why that's why you naturally winning. Like, you gonna always win because you always worry about you, and that's exactly why you consider a leader, and these are your followers. And I hate to say it like that, but it's the truth. You know, because if they was worried about themselves, then they wouldn't know what you got going on. That's why I'm saying it like that. And you know, and it's just only right. People feel all kinds of ways because you know a hit dog always hollering. And once they stop watching what you doing and focus on what they doing, then they won't have to worry about you know this being the truth. Okay, so basically, like you know, you got people that's very much focused about what you got going on. And if you've been in hermit mode, like people is wondering like why is you in hermit mode and like what it is that you doing and what you got going on behind the scenes. Like people want to know what your next move is and like, you know, if things going good for you or not. And like, you know, you got people also want to like reconcile with you and stuff like that as well too. And I don't know if I should keep going, but I think I'm gonna stop it right here. And I'm gonna start another one. And yeah, I'm gonna just do it like that. Yeah, I'm gonna do that because it's going to like 62 minutes. But yeah, I just wanted to like do that. You know, I feel like this is like more so. I don't want to like mix messages because I feel like I'm gonna mix messages. So before I do that, I'm gonna stop. I just feel like this is something that somebody needs to just know about themselves and what others is wanting to know. People actually just like you know wanting like know. And you got people that want to come in and reconcile with you. And just know that your spirit guides them is like, you know, letting you know it's safe to come out of hermit mode. Or, you know, it's time. It's time for you to, like, come back out and, like, do your stuff. Like, you taking your leap of faith. Like, you know, they want you to take a chance into, you know, your purpose. Like, this is what you're supposed to be doing. Like, and I don't think they want you doing nothing else but this. Because you going to see, like, it's going to be things that's happening to where, like, you going to be, like, steered right back to here. And this is, like, something that's going to take off for you. And you're not going to have no more problems, no more trolls, nobody sitting here trying to give you problems at your job, nobody trying to like mess with your money because this is what you're supposed to do. So they can't have nobody messing with your money. Like they can't have nobody on the job like interfering with what you're doing. Like, you know, because you gotta make a living. So they gonna make sure before anybody coming interfering with you and what you got going on, they gonna remove these folks before you have to remove yourself or before you remove, you know, be removed. So before you have to leave, they gonna make sure these folks out the way or like not cause you no problems at all. Because if they do watch, ain't no reporting nothing, ain't no line on you, none of that. They just got to sit back and watch. Or they just gonna be like, you know, gone. It's one of the two, like, or it's gonna be repercussions. And that's just that. And they gonna have to respect it or just move along. And yeah. And you got some people that want to come in with reconciliations for good reasons. And some people want to come in reconciliations for like the wrong reasons. So just use your discernment and be mindful. You know what parts people played in your life. And you know who you should and should not allow back in your life. Some of these folks, you know, you don't even like need to like conversate with them at all. Like let them sit at, you know, at a distance. Because it's going to be something that comes right on behind it. And these folks going to be quick to flip the script on you. So just keep that in mind. Especially if they did you for dirt intentionally. And like destroyed your life. Intentionally. So just let them stay where they at. You probably most likely ain't got no hate towards them because it's showing that. And yeah, you just don't have nothing for them. And that's just what it is. But yeah, y'all. I hope this helped. And I hope this resonate. And yeah. Y'all have a nice one.